Salutations, my good friends. What's a crack-a-lackin' with you today? How is your Tuesday going? Mighty fine day to continue at the fun. Mighty fine day to move on to a bit of horror and watching me completely fail at absolutely everything I do. So that will be a bit of crack. So, yes, back into the world of Blasphemous, a 2D Dark Souls kind of gothic horror experience. I have 61% of it currently completed. It is a pixel art styled game, incredibly pretty, harder than you might expect, but I tend to make an incredibly hard job of it now myself as well. Now, on top of that, it has been quite a bit, about a month since I last played it. So, A, I've forgotten where the hell I am. And B, on top of that, I will have lost any and all goodness that I had when I was playing it. But we'll end up seeing how it goes. That's a pleasure to hear. Congratulations to end up having a bit of movement on the new trend that you're going to. Getting to double digits is a nice thing to end up happening, and it's a pleasure to end up hearing that it's going well. What was it today? Were you continuing with the FM save? Were you trying something a bit different? Or what type of crack did you end up getting up to? How did the save end up going for you if it was an FM save? Now I need to remember what bloody moves I have. Okay. Okay. I know that I have dodges and stuff like that. I know I have a... There we are. There's the slide. I was wondering, yeah. And I think... No, the slide doesn't work in the air. There's my healing token. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, in we go again, and let's have a bit of fun. Couple of moves like that which are sounding the bell. Oh, I have a dodge as well, don't I? Yeah. So I need to remember that there's parries in this game as well. One games just basically got through January because it takes ages in tier 20. Hey! Take it one step at a time, and remember, so long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters. Because as long as you're enjoying it, everyone else will enjoy watching you do it. And it's a pleasure to hear that it's at least going well. One step at a time, my friend. One step at a time. But yeah, much like me when I'm, you know, starting off in incredibly good fashion, you know? Incredibly good fashion. Immediately in and immediately die. But I like this game now. It does have a good feeling to it. Like every Dark Souls-esque game, end of the world type stuff is about to end up happening. You, for some daft reason, have decided that you're going to be the one to save it. You end up having your souls like this, you know, and you do the best that you end up doing to try and resolve it. You can do reflections like that. Sometimes they can end up leading to counters that allow you to end up going through. Quite a nice way to end up going through it. But it's nice to end up having it. I'm first place, clear, so I'm just bantering all of the teams. And that's the best way to be. And what type of formation have you decided to end up going with, Blockbuster? It's nice to blockbuster them, but are you doing it with a unique... formation? Are you doing it with a 4-3-3? What type of way have you gone about doing your particular save? Because like I'm partial to the 4-2 or 4-3-2-1 myself, but there are other ways you can end up going about it. So what did you end up going for, my friend? 4-2-3-1. Yes, a nice little formation now to end up going through. Now, when it comes down to these type of, you know, 2D Metroidvania, Dark Souls-esque games, which I know this one has got the connotation to be more Dark Soulsy than Metroidvania, even though it's technically a combination of both. I will admit, the type of enemies that are technically invincible, that you can't end up killing, that just end up reviving and coming back around, are the type of things that I don't particularly like in these type of games. They do kind of ruffle my jimmies a bit, to be honest. Oh, come on. This is what I get for trying to... This is what I get for trying to be coy and run through things that you're not meant to run through. The bounce, my friend. What is a crack-a-lackin'? How are you today? Is your Tuesday treating you grand and saucy? Are you getting up to anything good today, yourself? Is your Tuesday going well? Is it going nasty? Is it going sound? The one thing that's funny is, in fact, my striker's addicted to hitting the woodwork. That, my friend, is called getting FM'd, and that is a usual thing that you will experience while streaming. It's the streamer's curse and getting FM'd. The two go one-on-one with each other. Solid Tuesday. Well, that's a pleasure to end up hearing. Yeah, mine wasn't a bad old day now. I ended up going to the game, having a good old session there. I ended up walking around, got my 10,000 steps in, and now I'm trying to end up getting pain. So Duck, I need to take a moment now. I need to stop everything. We need to calm the tits, and I need to say something quite revolutionary for you now, Duck. I haven't managed to fix the Discord check-in so that it is independent for each individual person that comes in. And in fact, it might be possible to do so. But what I have managed to fix is the watch timer. Or at least I should have fixed it. It was fixed. So we'll see. Thank you so much, my friend. I mean, to be fair, I have put an awful lot in, haven't I? I have 4 now at the moment because I've gone for I have the kick one in there. I have the Twitch one in there. I have the YouTube one in there, and I have the TikTok one in there. But they're all sound and they're all grand. And you know you love it, Benny. You know you love it. You'd miss me if you didn't end up getting into me. But yes, you have returned to Crackerland. How is your crack treating you, my friend? Is your Tuesday going grand and saucy? Have you gotten up to much exciting in your day? Has work been treating you all good? Is there any news with you now? Or have you just decided to torture yourself by entering in to a stream of watching me be absolutely catatonically crap? It's nice to know that even though I'm a month away from this game, I'm still as crap at it as I was the day that I stopped it. But go on, Benny. What do you need to be honest about? We're getting karma rebalancing out the way early. Is that a work reference or me being completely crap? Because both could be true. I mean, this is the karma for me coming into your chat and being a nonsensical fool, I suppose. If it's you at work, well then I can't really say anything other than nah, 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 nah. God, I'm such a baby. Just thirsty for punishment, Benny. That's what I am. I'm just thirsty for punishment. But we'll see how things end up. No! I call a special degree of horse manure on that particular death. But hey, you need to go roll with the punches, I do assume. God, get out of the goddamn way. There was no reason to take that much damage against him. Absolutely none. But at the same point in time, we continue on forth. The one thing I absolutely love about this game is its actual graphical fidelity. Like, as a pixel art game, it is absolutely gorgeous. And to showcase that these type of games can do really, really well. Someone ended up posting up a TikTok there recently, and I really do agree with it, that one of the things that the billion-dollar company known as Game Freak should end up doing is get a company like this and get them to just create an Octopath Traveler-like Pokemon game. Just go back and start doing the sprites. I know that one of the main reasons why they don't want to do it is because of all of the animation cycles you need to do with the Pokemon. No! I hate this room. I hate this room. For those of you unaware of how the crack ends up going, by the way, yes, my stubborn arse will 50 or 60 times continue to go through that room until I get through the room. I am that type of person, so if that's the type of thing you don't enjoy, I completely understand you skipping out now. But at the same point in time, you're as well enjoy the pain with me. Because what else would you be at on a Tuesday afternoon? I was going back listening to some of the old tunes that I used to enjoy in the PS1 as well, and I ended up going back to the original Toy Story 2 game, if any of you have ever ended up playing that. And my favorite song in that game is Al's Penthouse, because it ends up becoming a kind of cross-Western theme there because of Woody, and it's the fact that he's captured and all that, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous time. It will work, just bear with me 1 second. Unfortunately for this particular game, it doesn't continue the music when I go out of it, so hold on a minute.
Cracker chameleon. Blockbuster 20 played text-to-speech for 1,000 channel points.
Cracker chameleon. Who knows, maybe in the future, if I ever get anyways big, I might pay someone to actually make that into a song. Oh no. Okay, my failure actually ended up helping me there. I should have been dead. There's no way I should be alive. I should be deader than dead right now. But I shan't complain. Oh, once I go in here. Okay. Coolaboola. Another Quicksilver. The upgrades you anyway. So that's not too bad. I haven't heard that melody in terms of a song in ages. So thanks for reminding me of a good old time, my friend. Duck, there are many words that can describe you. Nice is not one of them. Although you typically end up getting great clips, so I appreciate it more than you know. You insufferable pillock. Oh, that is infuriating. That is genuinely infuriating. I've been in this room, so I know that this is infuriating, but that is genuinely infuriating. So we've gone through this area there. That was a boss before. We went up there as a resting space. Where the hell am I meant to go? I know that we have that area up there, but I definitely can't go into it yet. There's that. I'm guessing we have to go back up here, and that's where we end up starting to go now. That's the joys of leaving a game for a bit. You do forget where you was. You do forget exactly where you was. Which particular one? You need to give me a bit of expansion on that one now, Senior Duck. I mean, they're not doing too bad. Like, the one thing I found with clips, and to be fair, I watch an awful lot of pirate software, so I should have known this to begin with. You do have to, download them off of Twitch themselves and then upload them independently, otherwise they just will not work. Which is because YouTube just ignores them completely in terms of the algorithm. But also, the only actual games that have gotten any publicity in terms of the clips was Clear Obscure. So, like, I don't particularly care. At the end of the day, I need to actually create content. So at some point in time, I'll release some wrestling content or something that I can actually end up getting into play, but we'll end up seeing.
Oh.
Do you feel proud of yourself for that, Dodo? Do you feel proud of yourself for that?
Dodagod_of_extinct played text-to-speech for 1,000 channel points.
Is that something that you enjoyed listening to there? You're an interesting individual, Senior Duck. A really interesting individual. Must be coming to the point now where you're able to change your name back, surely. In Raz stream after we figured that bit out. Which bit out? Being able to send stuff like that and the text-to-speech just going absolutely bonkers. Ah, yeah, not too bad. Just keep in mind, now that we know what you're going at there, I'll just accept the points you end up putting in and declining the text-to-speech, because I can be a deplorable arsehole. I can be one of those type of people that basically ends up screwing you out of your points, should I decide to, because that's something I'm allowed to do as the streamer in charge, and there's nothing you can do about it. Other than stop watching, but we all know that at this point in time you become addicted to the crack, and you have to end up watching. It's not your fault that I am just so awesome. I mean, I am awesome, and I think everyone can agree it. I am incredibly awesome. I am the most awesome of awesome. That is so... out of context, that is so vain. That is genuinely so vain. It's like Asmongold turning around saying he's the most humble streamer. Oh, but what can you do? You just, you roll with the punches and you continue on with the personality that you have. And my personality just happens to be a well-up guy who's shite at gaming. Which is a funny joke. There's no reason for those death kills to be so gory as well, too, by the way. They're gorgeous, though, so I don't actually care, but there is no reason for them to be so gory. Ooh. We have gone up here, haven't we? Yeah, we've gone to that save point. Okay. Stop it! Pixelate, my good friend, it has been a bit. What's a crack-a-lackin' with you? How is your Tuesday treating you? Is it all going good? Is it all a 90? Have you gotten up to anything exciting? It's a pleasure to end up having you back in to say hello. Doing good. Nice weather over here. Well, fair play to you for having nice weather. The weather over here is the typical level of Irish shititude. But we roll with the punches and continue on, forthwith and forward. It's currently swapping between rain and rain and horrible just crap. So, you know, typical Irish horse manure. So what type of stuff are you getting up to now with the nice weather now, Pixelate? Crikey, hit the goddamn fool. Hey Pix, how's rematch? Is it good? So what have you been up to these days anyway, Pix? Have you been playing anything? Have you been up to anything exciting? Was just playing some footy with the nephew now. I'm eating ice cream and catching some crack. Well, it's a pleasure to end up having you, my friend, and I'm happy to be the dealer of the best crack this side of the Atlantic Ocean, so I'm happy to end up giving it to you. However, a question needs to be asked, and a very important question now, a question that has brought many a family to ruin, a question that has brought many a relationship into question, a question that has brought my understanding of life, the universe, and everything in it into disrepute and disrepair. What type of ice cream did you end up going for, Pixelate? And what is the best ice cream? And explain to me exactly why it's an almond magnum. Yeah, rematch was so fun. We did a 5-on-5 custom lobby on the final beta day. Going to stream some when it comes out. Awesome. Awesome. Glad that you ended up enjoying it. Wait, did you end up winning many of the games that you ended up doing? Sounds good. I'm gonna buy it. Depends on how much it is. Do you have any idea how much it's going to be? Started season 2 of I started season 2 of season 2 with Zeker Uni. Is that meant to be season 2 of season 2, Duck? Haagen-Dazs, Pauline and cream. I mean, Haagen-Dazs is gorgeous, but it is just cookie and cream. I'm guessing Pauline and cream is cookie and cream as well, is it? I got some sour ice cream my sister got for my nephews. My favorite, though, is ones that have peanut butter chocolate chunks. Interesting. So basically, you like Reese's Pieces in your ice cream. Voldemort back in the day. It's 30 quid, but it's Game Pass and on release. Interesting. Yeah, I know back in the day when I was young, for a number of reasons this ended up happening, primarily of which I'm a fat bastard with no temptation and unfortunately will consistently fall to my baser instincts. I used to end up going for a 99 as my ice cream of choice. And said 99 would always contain 2 flakes. Not one, but 2 flakes smothered in strawberry syrup. Would you believe? Would you believe? Something like that. Fabulous choices, but you know, doesn't help for the aspersions that I was a greedy arsehole. I'll tell you that. I know. I never understood why they were called the 99, and finding out that they were called the 99 because they used to be 99p made me feel so bloody old. It's like penny sweets. Penny sweets were penny sweets because they you used to be able to get them for a penny. Heaven forbid, if you could believe that now. The average... I think that's the game being angry at me for being cheap. But the average penny suite now is about 10 pence or 10 cents, depending on where you are, which is, screw that. Yeah, you rarely see them sold in packs anymore unless you're going for Herring Bro. Strawberry cheesecake, same make ice cream, is good though. I've never had the Haagen-Dazs strawberry cheesecake, if that's the same make that you're on about. Sounds interesting though, so it might be something I look into in the future. I have recently had a cheesecake that was made out of Terry's orange chocolate, and in the center of it they ended up adding in the jam from a Jaffa cake, which meant that it was basically more Jaffa cake than it was cheesecake. But you know, I'm not the one to argue for the correct formation of an ice cream. I mean, yeah, the fact that a Freddo, I think here the Freddos are almost 40 cent. You know, that's how we know that there's truly is inflation in the world. The price of the Freddo has increased too much. That's how we know that the economy is truly screwed, when you end up seeing the price of a Freddo being astronomical. That's when you know everything is wrong and the world needs to burn. Screw. I'm sorry, world. I didn't mean to be so mean to you. I've learned my lesson. I won't be so vindictive towards your greed in the future. Stop killing me. You goddamn arsehole. Do you know something that used to be around when I was young too, and I don't see it anymore, speaking of the Freddo? Back in the day, there used to be a caramel Freddo, and I haven't seen that little fecker in years. And there used to be 3 different types of a particular condiment known as snack. There used to be 3 different snacks. And I still see the shortcake, which is the yellow one, the one that I enjoy the most. And I still see the purple one, which is basically a Kit Kat Chunky. Out! I'm dying, Skull. That's what up. I'm dying an insurmountable amount. A stupid amount. An inexcusable amount. I'm dying continuously, maliciously, and foolishly. And you've joined during an advertisement. But what's a crack-a-lackin' with you, my friend? Is life going good? Is your Tuesday sound and dandy? Have you gotten up to anything exciting this side of the Atlantic? Has the day been treating you with vigor and nicety? How do you feel about United's announcement that Bruno Fernandes, well, actually use his actual pronunciation since he's actually staying with us, Bruno Fernandes has managed to announce that he's staying with the mighty Manchester, and released a little hidden nugget that nobody is talking about, where Bruno, and I don't know whether or not he's lying about this or United are lying about this, but in his interview stating that he got a call from the president of Al Hilal, he turned around and he said that the president of Al Hilal, I turned around and I said no to him because United wanted to keep me and they told me they didn't need the money. That's an interesting little nugget. And if it's true, that's fantastic. Although he might have ployed the fact that United don't want to get the United tax. I legitimately think half of the crap of us being below the pay grade and being out of competition for an awful lot of players and people saying we don't have money is so that we're trying to get away from the United tax. Like, no offense. Rematch looks like a good game, but not €40. I mean, I'll tell you something else that's going to be funny. I heard a rumor that Football Manager game, the Asian Football Manager game that I ended up showcasing on one of the streams there, is meant to be released for about the same. Which is astonishingly funny, if that's true. That game to be released for 40 quid will be hilarious. Oh, it's going to be free. Okay, well that's sound. So I heard a rumor that it was going to be going to cost a couple of money on all of the Western sites. Again, my thing with the Garnacha one, I think it's just he's burnt his bridge. And that's the thing about it. That's what I ended up posting in the chat there. If the player has burnt the bridge and is causing a rift in the locker room, I don't care who it is. It could be Bruno for all I care. Sell them. But that's only if they're causing those issues. Okay, so. Anyway, now that we're done there, we can't go up any higher on this one, so we end up going down. If the new FM is 60 quid, I will... I lie, I will buy it. Because I started streaming now and I'm actually, you know, it's one of the things I end up going into. I will actually buy it, but I'd be mighty tempted not to be honest. I'd be mighty tempted to stay doing FM24. It does not... They do not deserve it to be 60 quid. Unless they've added massive revolutionary improvements to it. But we'll see what ends up happening when they end up releasing it. And I don't care if they need to make their money back. We'll end up seeing what ends up happening. Because a simulation game in general, in my opinion, isn't worth it. But we'll see what ends up happening anyway at the time. If they end up releasing it, we'll see what ends up happening. I know you don't agree with me. I'm still not stating that game is coming out until I hear anything, because we haven't heard anything about it. Well, that's the thing about it. The international management pixelated was meant to be removed from FM25 in order for FM25 to be released. Now that FM26 was delayed a year, there is no reason for international management not to be in that game. And in fact, if they have the gall to bloody release that game without international management in it, out of principle, I mightn't buy that game. Out of principle, like the 2K games, I'll almost refuse to do it. Like, I want to buy the WWE 2K25 game because I want to play it on stream. But out of principle, I don't want to play it. If you get me. Oh, we need another mask. Okay. So that's my viewpoint on it. Okay, I'll need to get rid of him. Give me 1 second. Oh, thank you, Duck. So that's my viewpoint on it, you know? Yeah, but that's my worry about it. I know it is. I'm 100% aware of my opinion when it comes down to that game. It's conspiracy theory and doom scrolling, which is unusual for me because I'm typically bloody fairly positive and fairly you know upbeat when it comes down to people. Like, I still think Chelsea are a team that with a goalkeeper and a striker are going to win the league. I still think United aren't as bad as people say they are. You know, I'm more positive than I am negative. Just to use them as the example. I think R-Truth could have been used as a main eventer before he was released. You know, just segments like that. But if FM released that game like that, I ain't giving them the benefit of the doubt. Those arseholes can sink. It depends on who the front three is. I do not think for an instant we're getting Gyökeres. Now, at the same point in time, I think with two attacking midfielders that'll actually pass to him, I think Rasmus will actually be good. So having 2 players that'll actually pass to him will help him an immense amount. So we'll see what ends up happening there. But I do think that Embuemo, if we end up getting him, and Konya is a fantastic improvement up front. And then having, if we sell him, we sell him, but I think we'll be keeping him, having Mount as a potential replacement for the 2 of them to hold things on as well is fantastic as well. Where the fuck am I meant to go? Because I don't have the ability to bring down the thing. Where am I meant to go? I guess go over here and see if there's a way up. This is the problem being gone for a bloody month in this game. I have no idea where I'm meant to go. I know I can search it up in a bit, but I still have no idea. Okay, cool. Come out here, I suppose. But, Crack, want to know the funny thing. Big Jimbo said in March, and remember this is one for our part owner that said it and not the media. You're going to need to expand on what you mean there. If you're on about the fact that he said that we had no money, I told you that I was horseshit when he said it. There used to be FM Touch, now FM Console on PC, but that had the Versus mode prior to FM 22 since that rebranded and stopped selling it on FM Touch. Well, that's, yeah. I've never played FM Touch. I just always seen on the Facebook pages that it had more content than the original, so I was always intrigued by it. I'll tell you that. Yeah, you at this point now you're teasing. You're just teasing Skull. What did he say? like at this point you're literally just teasing. What would be everyone's favorite instrument, by the way? For me, the kind of strum of a guitar like this is probably mine. I have no idea. Where are we meant to go? Genuinely. We went up there and we bet the boss. Is there something down here that I missed? I don't think so. Is it this? Maybe there's something at the top of the room of mothers. It has to be that. What else could it be? We'll check it, I suppose. Manchester United have no money in December, but we ended up... Yeah, well, I said when he said that was horse manure. If you'll remember, I turned around and I said that was complete crap. Made no sense. Well, we'll try this first. See what this shoot is. One thing I'd love to do is an online save. It's just none of my friends play FM. The only thing I've never done in FM. I've only recently done it myself. I ended up joining one with the fantastic streamer Enter and Todges and Kurt and a couple of them. Currently, they're online at the moment as well. Fantastic streamers. They're playing. They're the insane fools are playing FM 25, but they are genuinely great streamers. They ended up doing with me. It's on hiatus at the moment until some stuff are sorted out, but it is good. In the future, I might end up setting up one, but I'm not doing it for the time being, so we'll see. Duck, what is Glockenspiel when it's at home? I have never heard of Glockenspiel, and I have no idea what the hell you're on about. So what is Glockenspiel now? That is just incredibly intriguing now, to be honest. So what's Glockenspiel? Oh, Christ. Okay, so we need to lure him down to the corner and kill him. I forgot about him. Oh, it's a festival, is it? Ah, okay. Oh, your favorite instrument. Ah. Like, mine... Like, when I was young, I used to love the electric guitar. Like, the electric guitar, and then the electric saxophone was a specifically... Bleeding Heart Gumby, or Murphy. Is it Bleeding Heart Murphy in The Simpsons? Used to make me love the guitar. It was phenomenal, to be honest. But yeah, anything electric, to be honest, just that it has that bit of a hard riff to it, ends up having a special place in my heart now, to be honest. Come on, come down here, you arsehole, so I can kill you. So, for those of you that don't remember, and by the way, do let us know your other favorite instruments. Like, to bounce, what would your favorite instrument be if you have one? Beatboxing is an instrument. And my voice is an instrument as well. So don't feel shy. You can say my voice. You can say my voice. But for those of you that don't remember, the last time that we played this game, I ended up discovering a kryptonite. I ended up discovering a brand new rival of mine. I ended up discovering a new villain that caused an incredible problem for me. And that villain was nothing more than the mother effing ladder. The amount of times I attempted to do this jump only to die. Oh no, that war is still going on. The chemical warfare has continued. I have released up an electric zapper in order to get him, and unfortunately the only thing that's zapped is my goddamn finger. But that's an entirely different conversation. I'll write a biography about my war with that goddamn fly. But he's currently gone into hibernation at the moment. I have no idea where he is. He's planning his next assault. But the harpsichord is awesome. I'm guessing that's a mix between a harp and an accordion. I made the jump. You have no idea how proud I am that I made that jump. Although, what am I... Is there no way... Oh, for Christ... I'm not meant to go this way either, because there's no way up. Okay, fine. Where am I meant to go? Library of negative words. I don't think it's the you. Okay, screw it. Bear with me. I know it's rude. I'm looking at my phone to figure out where I'm meant to go. Okay, so let me look at the map complete, and then I might be able to figure out where the hell I'm meant to go. Okay. Really? Okay, I think that must be something we unlock later on when we end up getting up there. Fair enough. Can I go up the top of the furthest tree? Let's see. That's perfectly sound, my friend. As I've said before, I'm happy for if you're in here for even a tiny moment or a whole lot. There's no obligation to end up being here. Thank you so much for coming in whenever you do. Have you anything exciting planned today? Or what is your plan today, Duck? Oh yeah, I haven't. How the hell have I not gone up here? Ooh, this is different. It's another Quicksilver. Okay, interesting. What is this area? Doesn't look like there's anything I can do with it, unfortunately. God damn it. Ah, damn it. Maybe... So we know that there, but there's no way to get through it. Maybe if I talk to the fountain again, it might give me an idea where the hell I'm meant to go. Walked whole way to and from and back home. Not too bad. To be honest, that can often be really good for you, but I understand that might make you tired as hell. How far of a walk was that for you?
Anything that can be blessed.
Did it? Okay, so you can't help me figure out where I'm meant to go. Is there anyone that can tell me where I'm meant to go? I am completely lost.
Merciful be.
Tears of Atonement. So that's something we can give him anyway. Sooty Garlic.
Merciful be.
Tears of Atonement. Or is that just filling up my tears beyond belief?
The virtuous.
It might just be filling up my tears. I don't think that gave me anything. Went to bed at like... Okay, fair enough. Let me see. Went to bed at like 4:30 and had been awake since 8. Have been at volunteering for a number of hours and went downtown and bought some stuff. And bruh. You had a good old bruh. You bruh. Some gifts. How did you end up bruh? Some gifts. How did that end up going for you? Did the bruh end up talking to you well when you ended up doing it with him? Like, was it a fisticuffs and just a high five with your bruh? How did that end up going for you, Duck? Like, bruh, don't worry about it. It's all good. We're all fine. Bruh, it's all good. The crack is a 90, bruh. So this is an enemy we ended up killing before. We haven't finished this particular route, so maybe that'll help us. Yes, by the way, I apologize for my incredible cringe. That doesn't mean I'm going to change and stop being cringe. So if you do have a dispersion towards cringe, tough toughies, I suppose. But yeah, for the moment now, you're just watching an idiot who should have potentially searched up where he was and tried to remember exactly where he was from a month ago and not be running around like a headless chicken trying to figure out where the fuck he's meant to go. But, you know, no one has ever claimed that Crack was an intelligent person. Least of all Crack, you know? So, you know, there is that. Okay, so that's the reason why we don't go there, because we literally can't go there. Fair. We can't jump that. What is the fastest way to get up to there and around? Probably to just go up and around, to be honest. Yeah, by the way, my apologies on that logical sense of incredible stats. What is the best way to get up and go around? Probably to get up and go around. You know, no one is. I have an incredible way with words. I think everyone can agree. An incredible way of words. Okay, so we have to actually climb. Even though it says that the doors... It doesn't say that the door's down here. I just can't read the map. Okay, fair enough, crack. Let's continue on now for a bit. By the way, anyone that's here, feel free to chat if you want to, or just stay in the background and listen to me consistently whinge and bitch and fail. It's 100% fair. Oh, we've done this before. We just actually can't bloody do anything because we can't jump high enough in water. Maybe we'll figure out that ability later on. Do we have empty vessels? Oh, we did have one. Okay, fair enough. I didn't even realize we had an empty vial on us, so that's a nice little surprise. That seems to come an awful lot faster when you're just climbing. You know a game that I ended up playing there recently as well? I went back and I played the old school South Park games. And they're phenomenal games. South Park The Fractured Butthole and South Park The Stick of Truth are two phenomenal games. I think both games are hindered, well, Fractured Butthole definitely, but I think both games are hindered a bit by their ending sequences. Fractured Butthole has a really big problem with it, in my opinion. But they're both very, very good games. And it makes me really want Matt Stone and Trey Parker to bother their arse to make another one. Because the humor and all that is good. But could you imagine, and I've never actually watched it, but I've had people come around and say that there's been a bit of a resurgence to it. Imagine if they ended up doing something like a Book of Mormons. They copied Ratchet and Clank. For what? Because Ratchet and Clank aren't copied within that particular game. So what way do you say they copied Ratchet and Clank? God. God damn it! This is the purest example you'll ever get of someone coming back to a game that they haven't played in so long and getting 100% where the fuck they're meant to go. Holy crap. Oh. I mean, the Fractured Butthole was a special one because they got in legitimate trouble for calling it the Fractured Butthole. They actually got in trouble for it. Like, they got in deep trouble for calling it the Fractured Butthole. Stick of Truth they were able to get away with. But the Fractured Butthole, like, they got in actual trouble for calling it the Fractured Butthole. Which is funny, to be honest.
Graceful be the heart.
Okay.
With this silver.
Fair enough. Can you do it again? Do we want to do it again? I'm not sure we do.
Bring me the quicksilver, which is capable of flourishing under our feet in any place.
I mean, screw it. Maybe it is better.
Graceful be the heart.
I don't know if it does anything for him to do this, but like...
With this silver, I feel tired.
I think that's...
I feel tired.
Yeah, that's the last time he can do it. Fair enough. Interesting. With funny but rude punny titles. I mean, yeah. What was Deadlocked originally meant to be called? Because it's called Gladiator over here. It's called Deadlocked in America. But Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked originally had a name for it as well. And I can't for the life of me remember what the name was. It had a name associated with it as well that was tongue in cheek. I just for the life of me can't remember what it was.
See how the ash on the other side of the door.
Okay, so we still don't have all of them found. Fair enough. Yeah, but the Ratchet and Clank series is a special series, to be honest. That's why, I like Rift Apart. It's not anyone that says a Rift Apart is a great game is lying to you. It's good, but it isn't great, in my opinion. Go on. Go on. Sound like Mrs. Doyle. Go on. Okay, so we have this that can teleport us everywhere as well. Neglected Worlds, which lands us here. I guess we'll try this room here, the Mother Halls, because there is a section up there, and maybe we can reach that. That's really the only spot we can go to. So I have played and I have finished Rift Apart, and Rift Apart is a very, very good game. I have a number of problems with Rift Apart, and none of them have to do with Rivet, but yet all of them have to do with Rivet. Rivet is a very, very, very good character. But the fact that it basically is just a repeat of Ratchet and Clank's origins, again, but this time done competently, is fine, but we've already seen it before you've done Rift Apart in the 2018 game, because you couldn't hold yourself and you made a movie. So, it was a tired trope. And the big problem with doing that is, you kind of didn't do anything with Ratchet. Now, it didn't help that there was a lot more planned for that game, and then the voice actor for Kronk, for Captain Quark, sorry, not Kronk, for Captain Quark ended up getting sick. So, because Captain Quark's voice actor ended up getting sick, they didn't have Quark in the game as much as they wanted to, and they had originally planned out an entire section for Quark, Ratchet, and Clank to end up having some development with it. And as a result of that being cut from the game, it's blatantly obvious that Ratchet and Clank are part-timers in their own story, which is especially annoying considering the main point of the plot is Ratchet trying to get to the Lombaxes. Yeah, well, you know, I love how Rivet is the only other Lombax other than Alistair that they've ended up meeting, not taking into consideration that in the second game they ended up meeting a Lombax. But yeah. Either way, I do hope they end up coming out with another game soon enough, but with all the stuff that Insomniac is at, will they end up having time to do it? Like, at this point in time, we genuinely don't know what they're at. We know that they're working on the Wolverine game for Marvel. Supposedly, Spider-Man 3 is being worked on. With all of that being done, did they have any time to do a new Ratchet and Clank game? I love that series with all of my heart, and I really, really want them to continue to do it. Especially considering they ended this particular one on a cliffhanger. My favorite Ratchet and Clank game is Tools of Destruction, because I think it was the perfect length. I think everything ended up flowing together, and I think everything since Tools of Destruction has just been wanting, in my opinion. Now, maybe that's not fair, not a fair mentality to have, because Tools of Destruction is a massive game, and it feels to me like everything since it has been wanting. Up Your Arsenal is a special game, I must admit. Up Your Arsenal is a special game. But it's just something about Tools of Destruction that just does it for me. Everything about it, the ship personality, the way that Ratchet ends up interacting with Clank, the way that everything ends up going down. Okay, so now we're up here. So we did end up missing this area. Interesting. So this is somewhere I can go. Nice. Go away from me, Pope. But yeah, as Clank, part of Percival Tachyon. I mean, the biggest problem with Perseus Tachyon to me is the fact that every time I hear of him, it reminds me of Vicky Guerrero in WWE, which is so mean to Vicky Guerrero, but that high-pitched voice is an ear-inducing pain in the arse. Who knows, maybe in the future I might actually do Ratchet & Clank Tools of Destruction. Or just in general, the Ratchet & Clank series. But they're such a horrible game to end up running. It's astonishing. So, Pablo, I have gotten past the first three things, and I'm inside the castle. I have 77% of the entire map finished up there. So, basically, now I'm getting close to the end of the game. Now, to be honest. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm honestly a tiny bit lost on the story. I'm just running with it a bit. It's been a month since I ended up coming into it, so I've forgotten a bit about it. So if you want to explain a bit about it, feel free to do so. I'm happy to end up listening to... Oh, crap. What the hell is that? Okay. It worries me quite a substantial amount that thing's swinging back and forth, because someone has to be swinging it. Not too bad. It's a very, very good game, isn't it, Pablo? With that being said, how was your Tuesday treating you, my friend? It's a pleasure to end up having you in. Thanks for distracting me, leading me to end up getting hit by the big-ass fucking swing. But no, thank you so much for the follow, Pablo. It's a pleasure to end up having you. How are you finding it, anyway, playing it thus far? I love it. I think the art design is phenomenal. I think the world is incredibly well established and set up. There's just so much about it to actually like. But how have you ended up finding the game so far? And don't be afraid, by the way, because everyone should end up following their own devices. Don't be afraid to end up just coming in, saying hello, and going, so that you're not... oh, don't worry, I'm pulling the piss with you. Oh, Pablo, consistently talk. I'm completely pulling the piss with you. That's just me down to a T. I do that with absolutely everyone. Do not at any point be afraid to chat. Do not at any point afraid to do anything. We're all about having the crack here. I am an incredible dry shite. To ask anyone else in the chat. I'm just having the fun with you. But you know what you can do, Pablo? What you can do, specifically, just for me, Pablo, just for me. Will you do something for me, Pablo? I need to get a yes off you before I end up asking you to do it for me. Can you do something for me, Pablo? Don't worry, I'll take that as a yes. What you can do for me is...
Off is the direction you can fuck.
Of course, the other option is you can end up doing that. But of course, you can just end up remembering that I am at all times this. Anyway, I'm only pulling the piss with you, Pablo. If you can't end up having the fun with people and mocking each other a bit, what's the fun? What's the point of doing anything? I end up looking at the world that way. Duck, you are a complete and utter arsehole. Thank you so much for getting that clip. That's a beautiful clip. I hope you're okay with that, Pablo. I hope I didn't end up offending you too badly there. With my just remember, I'm an equal opportunity arsehole. I treat everyone with the same amount of disdain. I treat everyone equally bad. Holy crap, there are so many of these jumping frogs. Christ! Did you see the damage that thing actually did? Holy crap. It does around a quarter of your health if you're not careful. Oh, wow, okay, so it will actually hit you no matter what. Okay, interesting. Okay. Do we want to go in here? I mean, we might as well. Let's go in here first. That sound effect is... Oh, it's swinging here as well. Okay, we have to be mighty careful, so... Okay, wait a minute until it ends up going by. It is a gorgeous lantern, I'll tell you that. Like, this is an astonishingly beautiful game. It is unbelievable how beautiful this game is, to be honest. It's probably one of the things I like about it the most. The smoking heart of incense. It enhances the power and duration of prayers, but also increases their cost. Okay, no. I barely use them, so it's a complete waste of time for me. Although that angle makes no bloody sense on how it's traveling, by the way. So that brings us back around to here. So that's a unification point to here. Interesting. I didn't even realize that we missed that. And we missed down here as well. Interesting. So we can go down here and travel the rest of it. No bother, Senior Ducky Poo. Make sure everything is okay. Make sure your crack is 19. We'll chat you if you end up coming back. So we missed this bit. Ooh, fancy. Wow. Okay. I will say this game can be quite disturbing.
Oh, please forgive me, Penitent One. You stand in the presence of Socorro, our pious lady of the perpetual agony.
Perpetual... I will say, like... This game really makes me want to talk to a masochist. Because, like a proper masochist. I'm a United fan, so I'm, you know, a spiritual masochist. But it really wants to make me talk to a masochist and see how they end up feeling about this type of thing and how they end up interacting with it and how you end up getting joy out of pain and the whole lot, because like it is an incredibly intriguing idea that the human condition can get the enjoyment out of watching other people's pain or even enjoying it themselves.
She suffers for all. She is our living miracle.
So I mean, we haven't made offerings on anything yet. He's going to go skits if we kill her. So, I suppose, for the first time the entirety of this run, mainly because the other times I completely forgot it was an option. Oh wait, this isn't a prediction. This is literally a poll. Manage a poll. New poll. Okay. And I'll give ye 2 minutes to decide. So there you go. I've made a poll for you there. I'll give you 2 minutes to decide there, and depending on what you do, I might end up doing it. Or I'll completely ignore you and just do what I want to do anyways. But there's an option there for you if you want to have some interactivity. I'm trying to be more interactive in my day. I'm trying to be fair to everyone nowadays and end up being equal opportunity in my involvement. Anyway, while we're waiting on that, wait, you know, if I'm going to end up bringing down the brand of justice, I might as well look and end up, you know, doing it with proper fortitude and proper posture. So, I own Blasphemous 2, so it might be, I might go straight into it after I finish this. Or I might end up looking for a different type of 2D Dark Souls and end up playing that one as well. I am a hoarder when it comes down to games. On my Steam list, I have 1,400 games on it, so I have a plethora of options I can end up going through. But I do, in fact, own Blasphemous 2. And I actually do look forward to end up playing it at some point in time. Where hopefully I'm a wee bit better at it. Do you end up owning it, Pablo? Ooh, Mark of the First Refuge. Fair enough.
A tear has rolled off her cheek. Could it be that her torment has diminished? Ah, poor lady.
Interesting. Okay, so we'll have to come back to you and give you more offerings if we end up finding it. And have you been enjoying it since you started playing it, Pablo? Is it something that you actually have enjoyed playing whilst you've been playing it? Because it is good that you end up enjoying these type of things. Yes, and like it's an independent studio's creation as well too. So it's nice to give them love every now and again. And like artistry like this leads to more games like this. It leads to the likes of Hollow Knight, which of course will end up leading to Silksong, which leads to Expedition 33 and loads of other options as well. So it's awesome to end up giving studios like this a showcase and love and everything. So yeah, I'm happy to hear that you're enjoying it. What was it that caught your eye that made you purchase it? For me, I ended up getting it as part of a Humble Bundle a couple of years ago, so ironically for me, there wasn't any actual part of it. I had heard about the game and knew that it was a good game, so it was just a nice little element that it was part of the Humble Bundle that I ended up going to. But what was it that ended up making you want to end up purchasing it? I saw a video on TikTok. Well, not too bad. Happy out. Yeah. It's phenomenal. The music is incredible. It has great control and feel to it. And I'm officially out of places to go. Crap. I'm lost again. Okay, we'll go up here. Maybe we'll find something. It is an incredible, incredible display of pixel art. It genuinely is an astonishing achievement of pixel art. Like, it's amazing the stuff that can end up doing. And what's brilliant about this too is if you had the patience, and allow me to preface this by saying you'd need to have a monstrous amount of patience. But if you had the patience, you can in fact end up doing this yourself, simply with paint. Simply with paint, you could end up doing all of this pixel art, you know? And that's something that's incredible as well, that literally every single element of this game could be created if you had the time, the patience, and the inclination to do so with paint. An application that everyone has access to. And that's what makes this type of thing incredible as well, just to end up watching. And then just learn the particular software that ends up creating the game on top of that, obviously. Because, like, obviously you end up needing to put the pieces together. But, like, every single bit of this can be done with something as simple as paint. You know? Honestly, probably the best piece of software ever released with an application, the original MS Paint. It's an astonishingly underrated piece of software, MS Paint. Some of the stuff I done a games course in college. It was what I was originally going on for before the industry in Sligo ended up, or not Sligo, the industry in Ireland ended up basically telling me to screw myself. So seeing the style and the incredible precision that some of the people that I worked with were able to end up doing would put a sparkle in your heart. The incredible showcase of ability and artistry and technique that they ended up showing was astonishing. It'd shock you. And it's amazing that that's able to be the case, that people are able to end up doing that. I love nothing more than art. Art is, I think, honestly, it's probably the thing in kids that needs to be given a lot more love, is art. We've already checked this area, didn't we? Did we check? We checked this way, didn't we? Or did we? Yeah, I think we did. We can't, yeah, because the top of this we can't go up because we don't have the vine ability yet. Okay, so we don't have the vine ability yet, so where else can we go that we haven't checked? We can't go there, we can't go there, we can't go there, we can't go there, we can't go there. When we were down here, we couldn't get up there because we needed the vine ability for that too. There is that there, whatever that is. So I suppose we find a teleporter and go over there. I will say, like, the pixel art in this game is astonishing, but the music is equally so as well. It's a fantastic OST and deserves the praise that it deserves every ounce of praise that it gets. Like, it's an astonishing achievement of music. To me, anyway. It's not everyone's cup of tea, admittedly. I can understand. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so that's blocked out by a gate. That's blocked out by a gate. So I guess we can try this again, maybe. I'm running out of ideas of where I'm meant to go. Maybe I'm just blind as a bat or being incredibly stupid. It's more than likely I'm being incredibly stupid, but I just can't figure out where the hell I'm meant to go. I have now spent an hour and to be honest, I've done some things, but I spent an hour and 25 minutes just looking for where the hell I'm meant to go. Hey, but it's a bit of media anyway, being able to watch me be such a goddamn simpleton, I suppose. Like, no one has ever tried to say that Crack was a smart person. So we have this here, and by clicking it, we can go down. And it shows us that the exits are there. If we dropped down ourselves, we can't get to it. There's 2 ways up there. So this brings us all the way down here. We know we have the block there, but we can't get to that block there. There's a blockage there, and we tried to come down here, but there's 2 blockages there. We can't jump there. There's nothing here. Coming over here doesn't bring us to anything. Where am I meant to go, Crack? Okay, let's look at this again and see if we can figure it out. Okay. It's to there. It's fine. Fine. Okay. Let's see now. We come over here, and we have this here. That, which connects to this, which goes over there. So this is the map that we have. Let's look at it big. It's the map that we see. Okay, waste time. Waste of time. It's not showing me anything at all. So we have. Oh, Crack, you dipshit. Only after noticing it. Oh, it pretty much is, but like it's even worse than that's a duck. Like look where I'm after missing. Look where I'm after missing. You laugh when you see it. Look where I'm after missing. Oh, I hope there actually is a way there now, and I'm not making myself look like an even bigger twat. But we'll see now when we end up going down there. Well, actually, who cares? Because you laugh your ass off even if I do make myself look like a twat. But to be honest, I've made myself look like a bit of a twat already. So, you know, nothing borrowed, nothing gained, I suppose. You know, I might end up bringing, even though I finished, like, the whole thing with PoE is you continue doing it time after time after time, and, like, I'm half tempted to play that game on my own off stream now that I've done the first bit witchy, but I also really don't want to because everything that I've done on stream with ye. So we'll see what ends up happening there. Like, I might end up finishing up, like, PoE and Clear Obscura Expedition 33 off stream. Well, I'll ask you that anyway. I'll post it into the Discord at some point in time and ask your opinion on it. Because if you actually don't mind watching me play those games, then I'll continue to play them on stream. But I'll play them off stream if you find them a bit boring. I think we'll see. It depends on how I'm feeling. Like everything, I might just think, oh Christ, no! Oh no! That's amazing. That's genuinely amazing. Holy crap. How am I doing this? What am I missing? Holy crap. I genuinely don't know what I'm missing. Game progression route. Let me look it up because I have to see it now. What am I missing? Library of... So let's look. We have... This is the mother of mothers, which is there. Then you have the Library of Negative Worlds, which is this. The Sleeping Caverns, which is this. Oh. Is there stuff over there that we can go to? Let's try that, so. Maybe we'll finally find the answer. So let's teleport to this one and see if we can end up getting anything to the right. Oh my god, did I miss a way to the right on this bloody route that I started the goddamn game in? If I missed a route on the route that I started in, I'm gonna go, that's astonishing. This is where I started the game today. Oh, god damn it, Crack. Oh my god, I did. I actually did. I'm sorry. We'll be back after these technical difficulties. Oh, for Christ's sake, Crack. I'm sorry to everybody in the chat. How did I miss those two areas from the start of this goddamn session? I've ran around the entirety of the map and missed an area that I was at the start. Oh, God. Okay. What the hell is this? So this is a puzzle of some description. We need to make sure that a blue candle is out and a red candle is out. Is it? I don't think I can do this yet, so we might come back to this later on. For now, anyway, I'm going to continue on up forward, and then I'll worry about that particular room later on. I don't think I can do it yet. Yeah, me. Never mind, gee. You had fun listening to my pain. Imagine the pain. Like, I went through the pain. Is this room? It is identical to the other room. You knew what you were in for when you ended up coming into the stream. God damn it. Okay, so Coolaboola. Oh, Reiki. One of these again. Really? I really don't like that minion. It's a pain in the arse to try and get hits against. Oops. Oops. I mean, it's no more pain in the arse than any of this stuff, to be honest. Okay, wait for that. Come down here, jump above him. Wait for that, jump above him. Wait for that, jump above him. Wait for this, jump above him. Wait for that, jump above him. And I've done it! I've done something competent. Heaven forbid.
Penitent One, do not be my protector.
Oh.
Does not fear I shall live.
Okay, so there's a boss somewhere near here, so that's going to be fun. Now, considering we're seeing one of these, it means it's very close to here. Probably through this door if I was a betting man, since she's saying something. So, let's see how long it takes me to get through this boss. If you don't want it spoiled for you, Pablo, I'd probably recommend you end up going away now. But we'll end up going... Ooh.
You have found some of my brothers. Though, I still ask you to find the rest of them.
Huh. Oh, you're looking for... Ugh!
Penitent One, in finding these holy brethren of
There is
mine,
no reason for that to be
you have
that gruesome.
completed the vision of my birth, which was painted on a sleeping canvas. My name being Hothinero, I was born of the moon and of the torment of a brave bull, and of myself by the grace of high wills,
Interesting.
my holy brethren.
Born of the moon, brave bull, grace of the high wills. What is this a metaphor for? Linen of golden thread. It's a metaphor for something, I just don't know what. Product of spinning wheel that only can turn on a full night. This tin thread is plated, immortalizes its... The pertinent one descends into a bottom... Ooh! Oh my god. Okay. So now we know how to, now we know how to get down here. Now we know how to get down here. Okay. So the next time we end up getting to, can we do it here? Yeah. So we have tortured souls allowing one to speak to another. We kind of want to keep that. Protects from miasma. We definitely want to keep that. So we unfortunately we have to get rid of this and get that. And we now know where we're meant to go. So I won't forget myself this time. It's here we need to go down to. What does Arise do? Oh no, let's just get off the thing. Okay. But now that we know that we have that drop, we can come back to here and try to go down that tunnel and see what we end up getting from it. unless I completely read what the hell that thing is meant to do, this should end up giving us access to something else. And yes, I am that type of person who will completely ignore the blatantly obvious in front of me just to end up looking at something else, because I'm nothing if not an arse. Okay, so then we drop down here. Yes, drop down here. And then we come back over to here. And then out here. And now we get to see whether or not it's true or if the game lied. Coolaboola. Coolaboola. And I still... I mean, the game didn't lie, but I also screwed myself. Which is equally as funny, to be honest. So I screwed myself. Well, I didn't, thankfully, because we can bring this down, which means we can get an easy way back up. But I should have known better than that. So is there an easy way to get to these red panels? We know that they're dead to the side. They're tight after falling down from the other one. I don't even know if we need to worry about them. It looks like we're going to have to do this drop twice. Is that in reference to me asking about the other games, Duck, or just watching my overall stupidity? Can we make it? No, we can't. So interesting. These drops. Oh yeah, nothing wrong with that. Sure, that's the case with everything. Sure, most people who end up watching stuff on Twitch and the whole lot end up putting it on the background anyway. Which is why I kind of try to work on my diction a wee bit, and since Skull ended up pointing it out, or Up, or one of them, I've been trying to be better about my focal exchange of diarrhea, aka my cursing. Okay, so we've dropped down there, which is handy for us, but we can't do anything really with it. Now, these... Oh no, these literally are ways there, so we don't need to worry about it.
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Thanks. Thanks so much, Duck. Thank you so much, Duck. Oh... I completely forgot I had that as a blurb, by the way. I completely forgot that was a blurb. Thank you so much for that. I mean, yeah, it probably would end up lowering it down. I'm trying to get, to be fair, in the last wee while, I've tried to get better about it, and in general, I am. There are some words that are just in my vocabulary that I ain't leaving no matter what the hell I'm going to try and do. Unfortunately, but, you know... What? We opened that. Didn't we? Bizarre. And that blurb ended up going off. I'm sure he probably is, yeah. Well, your father can... no, I'm not going to do it. Both because... screw it. This is what you can end up doing because you're listening to it on full volume, Duck.
Off is the direction you can fuck.
You know, blurps like that probably don't help either, to be honest. But I also genuinely don't care. Oh, well then in that case.
What happened?
Off is the direction you can fuck.
I mean, you called for that one. You called for that one. With no bother skull. If you are actually heading off, have a fantastic night, my friend.
Feast your eyes on the envy of Hame,
Master Key, Fortune Steel, the Heart of the Sword, the Great Insequitor announces arrival through the cold walls. I don't know what that does, but I'll buy it anyway. It's a key to somewhere, but I've no idea where. I mean, you don't have to. You're choosing to. You could parlay his annoyance with my beauty, you know, and choose to look at the brilliance of my voice as opposed to his, you know. Alright, be walk over and I can be walked over. Well then, in that particular case, my apologies, Senior Skull. I shall chat you in the future. Nah, kid. It is a particularly good... I deserve that. I deserve that, don't I? I deserve that. I deserve that for my brazenness. I deserve that for my foolishness. I deserve that. God, I have no way to get by him, do I? Yeah, it's genuinely not worth my time going through them, is it? Or is it? I mean, it probably is. Screw it. Okay. Oh, come on. Let me kill him, though, thankfully. I have been waiting to be called Duck or be called Skull, and it hasn't helped yet. I've been waiting to be called Duck or you be called Skull, and it hasn't helped yet. Have I done that today? I thought I've been fairly good about it today. I thought I've been okay about not calling you by the wrong names today. I've been told by people that I am insensitive and that I need to try to be more inclusive on people's thoughts. Now, I turned around to them and I said, I don't care about people's thoughts because everyone is lesser than me. So anyone's thoughts that aren't my thoughts don't matter. But they turned around and says, I can't be thinking like that I need to be more sensitive and need to listen to the opinions of the little people. So, you know, I've been trying to be kinder to you, the little people. So I think I've been better towards you, the little people, today, you know? I hope I have been, because it's been a cognizant effort to help you, the little people, to just enjoy. Oh, old school movies and those type of stuff that happen in old school movies are genuinely the best. I don't actually know if I have that one up on the TikTok, so the TikTok and the virtual YouTube can see that as well. Bear with us 1 second. I think Cena didn't break your heart enough. Cena would never break my heart. Cena is love, Cena is life, Cena is king. Also, it's about time we go in for a boss, ladies, gentlemen, and others. And in order to do so, I shall get behind me. Take a brand new bottle of mighty Ishka. Get ready for the intense anger that's going to perpetrate my body and attempt to go against this as strong as I can, as good as I can. And let's see what this boss is going to be like. What's it going to be? What's it, the fuck? What the actual? This game has had some mighty bizarre imagery in it. But what the actual hell is this? This is by far one of the odder ones that it is showing. I mean, fair play to it, I suppose, but like, crikey, is it weird? Get out of the way, the baby shout, I suppose. Like, at the moment, there doesn't seem to be any counters or anything. You literally just go for it. It's an odd boss. Okay. I don't get this boss. This is one of the easier ones, too, in comparison to some of the other ones, to be honest. I don't know if you're meant to be able to do this, but... that was surprisingly easy. Compared to some of the other bosses we moved up with, that was surprisingly easy. But I think that was the last one we needed to kill. Why was it a baby? That's just odd now. Why was it a baby? Like... you've got to be... I was gonna say, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, now I need the... okay. We're still missing a power. But we can drop out of the bottom... well, I'd say we could drop out of the bottom of this pit, but we actually can't because we can't drop because of this. Fair enough. It actually is making us wait until we get the power. Mia Kapla has ascended. Nice. So that means we have the power to get here. A perfect technique of throwing blessed blood. Altered the trajectory of it at its furthest point, making a return to that point of origin. That actually doesn't sound that useful. I mean, I'll have to do it eventually, but... bibbidi baby die boo. I mean... no comment, I suppose. The embossed mask of Siesta.
I burn from the
Okay.
inside out, and my smoke is a fog that conceals everything.
So that is the two candles that was showcased in the room down below. So that's the red candle. And we had the blue candle put out. It's the ability I don't know what to do. Bleeding miracle. Unless it's something... unless it's something like... unless it's something like in that, for that room. quicker again. Well, that's the wrong spot anyway. Unless it's something like we have to... Unless it's something like we have to... Like, maybe that'll work. I'm not sure, though. We can try it, maybe? And see? We can try it and see, I suppose. Is this room finally unlocked? I doubt it. Yeah, so this room is locked as well. I think that room becomes unlocked when we get through the painted room. Which is something we'll see in a moment, I guess, when we get through this section. Don't! That's what I get for being... That's what I get for rushing. Unfortunately, that's what I get for rushing. Coolaboola, coolaboola, coolaboola. Okay, down here, and in here. So 2 of them are done. Now it says that. I don't... Did that work? Because, like, that's hurting me. So no, that doesn't do anything. Do I have another ability I end up getting? Like, what ability is it? Yeah, blue candle is out. Oh. That's weird. Like, this is... Like, that's cutting himself. I don't get it. It's like I have the blue candle done. I don't get it. Because I have the blue candle done, because we have... So we have the blue candle wax, which is this. Do we need to equip them? Oh, we need to equip them. The Penitent One, thank you so much for the follow. How are you, my friend? What's a crack-a-lacka, my friend? How is your Tuesday doing? Thank you so much for coming in and following. I know someone's coming in and actually commenting on how, or with that name, is showcasing how crap I am. Oh, Todges, I'm always adapting, always improving. Okay, so we can get rid of that for now and equip you. And then the eye, which, so we want to put the eye and the wheel back on after this, but we've both of them equipped, so that should be grand. No bother! Oh my god, it's a pleasure to have you in here. It's a fantastic game. If you are, in fact, a dev of the game, thank you so much for coming in. Were you part of just the first one, or were you part of the second one as well? So this is lit up now, where it wasn't before. And I have both of them on. Unless I leave the wrong wax on. No, the blue wax is there. And the red wax is on. Some of them did. Some of them didn't, admittedly, but some of them did. They were good. They're good, to be fair. I've enjoyed them. So taking them off has turned that off. So turning that on puts that on. This is the blue wax. But that's not lighting it up, so maybe it's the wrong wax. I have to be putting on the wrong wax. Congealed ink, protection toe, alabaster, painted. Because like that is the blue wax. I mean, yeah. Because the blue wax is there, and it was further down this route here. Like, that is the blue wax. Medium bead of blue wax. Is it because it needs to be a big one? Am I missing a candle? It slightly strengthened the wielder's fever. Interesting. Because putting that off knocks off this. So that one is definitely the right one. Do I need to have it first? Like, do I need to swap these? No. Because, like, the blue candle... I definitely knocked off the blue candle because we ran by it earlier on. It's at the end of this corridor, isn't it? I'm going to run through this corridor for a bit. I normally stop for the advertisement, but this corridor is literally the same. We've seen this corridor 5 times because I lost my place, so... You prepared Crack to be timed out tomorrow. Crack, can I wait to time you out IRL? I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that, Skull, to be honest with you. 10 Pi Dad was his name. Dude, I literally installed the game yesterday, only ever. Are you enjoying it? Anyway, like, Penitent One, are you working on any, if you are, like, as you say, and I'm sure you are you working on anything nice at the moment? Yeah, I know. I need to work on that, Todges. I still want to try and get that to be set up for everyone individually. And I haven't been able to get it fixed to do it as an individual segment for each individual person, unfortunately. So I need to continue to work on that. I'm dead. That is working. You literally just have spent no time in the chat yet. Because it works for Duck and the whole lot. It's just a wee bit off. Yeah, Benikage, the good and the powerful. You need to spend more time, my friend. That seems to be the case, Todgers. And all the things I've done for you. All the niceties I've brought. I took Michael Owens when you wouldn't. I gave you potential on one of your players when we ended up playing the streaming times, only for you to come and insult me. No! There are 3 fundamental truths in life. There are 3 fundamental truths in life, and allow me to explain them to you. The 3 fundamental truths in life are there are death, There are taxes, and crack will fall on any spike pit that is anywhere near him. Multiple times. No! That's 100% my own fault. Yeah, this is the candle. Unless there's a second candle, we blew out the candle. There isn't a second blue candle, is there? There is. So I have 2 of them. Okay. Yeah. Because I want to fill this now while I can. So let's see. So, Mercy Dreams. Found in the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow. Where is that? Latin is a wonderful language. It's a shame that it's a dying language, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous language, to be honest. So it's here somewhere. Acquired in convent of Our Lady of Charred Visage. In the convent of Our Lady in Charred Village. Okay, I'm gonna get a video to search these because I have all the red ones. Let's just get the blue ones. Bear with me now. I know I'm being rude, but I actually want to do this. You can put them down for your own individual things. Most of them aren't there. So like health upgrades, shops, bosses. You can put an awful lot of them down yourself. You don't actually have to end up going down that way. So, you know, it's a Metroidvania and that type of way. But it's fun, to be honest. I still don't have a way to jump over that yet. Anyway, let me find... Now that we know that that's the case, so we have this one. So we have 2 of them. I just don't remember which 2 I have. We have that one. So the first one is in Mercy Dreams. There's there. Okay, so we definitely have the one up above in Mercy Dreams anyway, because we have the room unlocked, unless I'm a twit and didn't blow out the candle. So let's check, just in case I was a twit and didn't blow out the candle. Which, to be fair, is something I would do, so... Definitely something that I could have done, because that screams me with every fiber of my being. As me being intelligent is not a usual act now, to be honest. Let's go away. Yeah, so this one here. So yeah, so we've blown this one out. Cool. so the next one... Our Lady's... Convent of Our Lady's Charred Visage. Where is that? Convent of Our Lady's Charred Village. Up here, okay. There's one up here that I'm missing. Okay, so the first thing I need to do anyway is get back to a map point. So bear with me. And apologies for this, it's just I want to get this sorted. So we know that there's something at the top here, so up we go. Up we go. What did I miss in Our Lady's Charged Visage when I was up there? Because I thought I checked that 100% out. Up here? Kula Bula. And then out here. And now we travel up to here because there's something here that we're missing. How did I miss that? Genuinely, how did I miss that? I'm just at there looking at what it said, how it's telling me it's there. How did I miss this? That's it. Oh no, I have a... What? Oh, that's a red one. Dipshit, you've the red ones filled in. Crack, you're an idiot. Crack, you're genuinely an idiot. Okay, so where's the other one? Okay, so I think we have this one filled in as well, but better looking at it than for it. Yeah, so that one's filled in as well, okay. Okay, so that's blue done there. Cool. Next one is in Brotherhood of Silent Sorrows. Literally there. Surely I have that one done, but we'll check anyway, just in case, because it's insane that I mightn't have. Because it would be me to not do the most easy one, to be honest. Would definitely be me to not do the one that's the damn easiest. So, if you are still there, Penitent One, and it's understandable if you're not, what was it you enjoyed most about coding the bosses? Anyway. Oh my god. I don't have words. I don't have words for that. That's insane.
Return once you possess new rosary knots to thread.
That's actually insane. Holy crap. I can't believe I missed something that obvious. That is bonkers. I'm actually furious. I'm genuinely actually furious about that. That is an insane level of ineptitude by me. How did I miss that? I'm so angry about that. I think this is a tutorial area. I don't think we need to go into this area, do we? Never worry about it later on if we need to. I am absolutely furious. Oh, that is bonkers. If you were beside me right now, my blood is boiling. That is insane. My blood is boiling if you were beside me right now. It's hilarious. Yeah, like you couldn't write that level of ineptitude. That is hilarious. Well, you could, obviously, because it happened, but I... We have enough, too, to go back and get the other... While we're here... Actually, while we're here, we have enough to go and get the empty... Is it this side? No. Okay, because we have enough to go and get... We have enough to go and get the other empty heart vessel from the shop. So while we're here, we can go and do that. So when we enter here, there's the shop. We can go in here and buy the last bit of this, which is another heart vial for us, which is sound. We do have to fill it, which costs more money, but we have the empty bile vessel, so we can fill it up there so we have more health sustenance future on, which is nice. Come on, Crack, stop. Come on, Crack, come on. When you can get stun locked, that's a beautiful, beautiful situation. Oops. But yeah, that's what the markers end up meaning anyway. So like this one here is the teleporter, this one here is the hand teleporter. You don't unlock the ability to use the regular teleporters as transporters until later into the game. Okay, so both of them are on now. What? Yay! Molten heart of boiling blood. Stored core, dry and slightly burst to the touch. It causes the Maya Keepler to throb thirstily after every kill, transferring life force to the wielder, but reducing the amount of health recovered by bile vessels. I don't get what that means, but fine. In fact, I'm actually quicker going back. I think. I'm going quicker going back and then going up and... Oh, God. And now I think we have everything that we need to go back to the fountain and give him what we need. Because if not, then I'm lost again and I have no idea where I'm meant to go. Because, like, I'm lost again if going back to him isn't what we're meant to do. So if coming in here isn't the right objective, I'm lost again, which is really, really funny. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So in we go now. And let's see if I'm right about this, or if we need to go on another wild goose chase to figure out where the hell we're meant to go. Okay! Yes, Duck, we hear you roar. And I am once again stuck. Where the hell am I meant to go? And, like, the reason I ask is because, like... What are you meant to do? Like...
The virtuous.
We got the ability to delve into pits. The only spot that helped us when we've gotten. We can't climb up further because we don't have the ability to use the web yet. Unless we go there, unless it gave us something for there. At which point we can just travel there in a minute and see if that's it. Did we unlock? No, we didn't unlock anything special here, and we still don't have that unlocked yet. That won't do anything for us. Okay. Do we have a teleporter we can use? Not... Well, there's the Library of Negated Worlds. Just because I'm lazy. Library of Negated Worlds, which is that. So I think we go up and try this room here and see if maybe that's it. And if not, I think I'm going to put a rest to it there, and I'll do a wee bit of investigation in my own time for if I ever bother to come back to this game. Which I probably will, to be honest. But just bear with us now, we'll try this one last bit and then see how things end up going. If we actually have direction, we'll continue on for a wee bit longer. If we don't, that might be where we put a rest to it for the night. So... depending on whether or not you like this crap, you're getting satisfied one way or the other. And then I'll end up going on and playing the OST in the background just because I'm in love. Yeah, down here. Cool. We don't need to check anything there, so now we can come in here. Have this again.
The crystal is real. The crystal is...
So no, is the answer to that question. This isn't where we're meant to go. Okay. So what am I meant to do?
The crystal is...
We don't have the capabilities to check anything there. We don't have the resting place of the sister. I mean, we could try there just before we finish. See if there's anything there. It's red for a reason. Considering I forgot what it was, we'll check what the resting place of the sister is because I completely forgot what it was. Because we're as well rev everything out just to see. You jumped the gun a tiny bit, Duck, but I don't blame you for it. Because I am an ass. Ooh, maybe is there a reason for me to jump off? Because normally it wouldn't leave the spot if there wasn't a reason to jump off. So no is the answer to that question. Nice to know. Yeah, jump over him, crack, you twit. If you're go to bed, if that's the case, my friend. Like, you don't need to stay up just until I end up finishing. I appreciate it, but if you're that tired, go to bed. Like, it's better for yourself. Better to be healthy than this. We're just gonna check and see. No, so this isn't it. Fair enough. So I'm gonna end up finishing up on everything there and then doing a raid. So I'm going to finish up the streams on YouTube and TikTok first. So bear with me now. To all of you, thank you so much. Make sure your crack is 90. Shlong.